My name is Marshall Granor, and I and my family built and still own the MacArthur Convenience Center in Whitehall. And we built it in the 1980s and still own it. A property across the street from us that was office space that had been foreclosed on by a bank, and the bank hired Summit. I think the bank was in Texas or something. The bank hired Summit to be their property manager, and we saw how quickly the place got rented up after it had sat vacant for so long. And so we said, we probably should investigate these folks and see if they can do the same thing for our stores as they did for the offices. So that was the reason. It was because you were nearby and we're doing a really good job. We originally hired Summit Management after we stopped managing the property ourselves. And since I and my father are real estate brokers as well as attorneys, we know a lot about the property management business. There's a lot of work to be done. There are repairs to be made. There's immediate responses to the tenants. And we wanted not to be doing that up in Whitehall. So we were looking for somebody professional in the area that we could talk to and have an understanding with beyond just the simple collect the rents, but people that are trustworthy, who can handle the repairs, who we don't have to worry about getting kickbacks and referral fees and things from the contractors, choosing the best work at the best price. And Summit has come through with all of that for all these many years. Originally built the center, we had our own people in-house who were doing the rentals, but Whitehall is about an hour from our office, and it's a long way to go to show properties. When we no longer needed to have somebody on site, we started looking for a professional company to take over and to do not only the property management, but to oversee repairs and to handle the finances as well. So I just found our original contract with a company called Summit Management and Realty Company from June of 1994. And we have used Summit continuously since 1994, and we're very pleased. We tend to be loyal, and we like to have people who work for us who are loyal. What's great about Summit is, unlike some management companies, there isn't a revolving door, and we've been dealing with some of the same folks since 1994. That's really important to us. I mean, we are not big-time investors. We're a family. We have a few real estate investments. We have no questions about trust when it comes to handling the money. That's important too, because sometimes property managers have been known to kind of dip in. So, I mean, it's just, hopefully the feeling is mutual, but it certainly feels good from our side. I'm an attorney. I'm a real estate broker. I have experience in property management, although mostly residential, not commercial, and also in condominiums and homeowners associations. So I understand the problems. I understand the difficulties. I understand dealing with tenants who are unhappy because something beyond your control happened, like a power outage or a contractor who doesn't show up on time. So I get all of that. And so maybe that sets the bar higher, is to stop receiving the 24/7 alarms, and when there's a leak or there's ice and snow that needs to be removed, it's good to have somebody who's available to be on site and to handle those things. Plus the daily collections of rents, paying bills, all of that is good. And you want to have people who really know what they're doing, who specialize in commercial real estate. When we brought over the management, I think we were pretty near, if not fully occupied, and some of those tenants are still there, which is also incredible. But as time goes on, there are vacancies, you need to fill it. There are major repairs, roof replacements, things like that when you've owned a place for 30 plus years. So Summit was able to help with all those things. The first answer is you shouldn't. Because if you're my competitor, I'd rather keep them to myself and not have you know about them at all. However, I guess if they have more stores and more properties, then they're going to have more potential tenants and more places to show them, and we're going to get our share too. But the real reason that I would recommend Summit Management is just The experience that we've had for 24 years, has it been perfect? No, it has not been perfect. That would be ridiculous. But it has been exceptionally professional and really good. We get good service at a reasonable price. The work that we need gets done. The financial reports that we get are great. They handle everything from soup to nuts, from the money to the tenants to the rentals to the property management, the midnight phone calls. And it's been a good experience.